What up? Today I'm going to try out a completely new recipe that I've never tried before. And so let us chef max and see what the ingredients are. Firstly, a cow without legs. Ground beef. Then some carrots. And then we also got this, which is completely new to me as an ingredient. And it is a siramataganaga siramzintil sirambang banglarunga siramatakανinganu. Exactly that. And so apparently this is some super low calorie ingredient that you can add a lot of volume to your food with basically no calories. And so I paid basically €2 for this. And it has 10 calories in 100 grams. This whole package has 20 calories in it. And I paid €2. I feel a bit fucking scammed in a sense. That's almost like paying for fucking oxygen. Like, what the fuck am I paying for? There's no fucking energy in this. No calories. What? But that actually gave me a fantastic business idea. Nobody has patented air or oxygen, so I could do that. And then I could tax people on it. Hey you! Have you paid your fucking oxygen tax? Are you allowed to breathe that air? Better start paying up, motherfucker. I'm gonna need to make them billions. That is actually a genius business idea. I think I'm gonna start working on it. But now, let's get on to making the meal. So firstly, I'm gonna throw the cow without legs onto the pan. Very good. I'm also gonna put some hot boiling water into this pot here. Because now we can grow the carrots. I mean cook the carrots. Boom! Carrots are in. Ground beef is cooking. Now, I don't quite know how to prepare this because I've never used this ingredient before. So I think we're just gonna YOLO it. It doesn't even really fucking say how the fuck you prepare this shit. So that gave me a fantastic idea of throwing half of it with the carrots and half of it in the pan. I mean, we have both, so we can test out both. Genius! I am basically Isaac Newton II. Brother, I just opened the package and it's another package. Bro, these Chinese guys really fucking like packaging things because they just fucking billion packages. Or maybe this was from Bangladesh. Or North Korea. I think it's actually North Korean. That's probably it. So North Korea, stop packaging so many packages, motherfuckers. Alright. So let's put half of that shit in there. Well, now all of the is in the pan. I mean the pot. And so I guess we're just gonna have to let them cook there now. And so this bowl now is going to be the pre-workout meal and we're gonna test this out. Of course, ketchup and mustard. I mean, basically, I don't really eat any food without ketchup and mustard nowadays. I'm addicted. Because, see, there is a secret ingredient in these special containers of ketchup and mustard that I buy, that they contain illegal drugs. I mean legal drugs. Because I would never do anything illegal, and that's why they're so addictive. I use the classic Coca-Cola method of just put drugs in your substances and food, and then people will like to eat them. And so here is the final product. And then I also got the Bepsimus Maximus, so that I can get the Hardicus Pampius in my gym today. But now for the taste test. So we got some ground beef, plus this thing, plus carrot. It's consumable, but I don't think this Chinese research chemical thing, I don't think it's it, bro. Fucking tastes like plastic. It probably is plastic. That's how they get it to be such low calorie. Oh well, Plastic Max. You know, most people would be scared of microplastics, but I welcome them. You know, I wish to be 100% plastic, because you see, the organic human body can survive for maybe 100 years, but plastic, that shit lasts for thousands of years. And so if I consume enough microplastics, I will become plastic. I will escape this mortal body of mine, and I will live for millennia to come. And then I can become a supervillain and conquer the world with plastic. So you better Plastic Max, bro. Those microplastics are good for you. Longevity and that, you know. All these motherfuckers hating on microplastics, they're just jealous that they're mere mortal organic things that subside, that can't even survive for thousands of years. Plastic is the way to go. It's the future, you know. Flesh and bone is of the past, and plastic is the future. And I welcome it with open arms and open mouth. But yeah, I mean, it's okay. And there's basically no calories in this, except for the ground beef, because carrots have barely any calories, and the plastic has barely any calories. So basically this is just ground beef when it comes to calories, but there's a lot more volume in it as well. So in that sense, I think this meal is quite a success. Especially if I was on a cut, this would be a great meal. But next up, I'm gonna consume this, and then we're gonna head to the gym. So man's at the gym with the power of the Chinese research chemicals. Upon further research, it's more like Japanese Ramadan noodles, but Chinese research chemicals sounds much more anabolic. And so we're gonna use the microplastics to power this leg day. And hopefully then we will become the super villain in the DC Marvel universe and conquer the world and all those things that you're supposed to do. And to do that, we're gonna do the, what is the hack slide, hack squat. So change of plans, we're actually doing Smith's machine squat. So I actually felt kind of strong on the squat. So let's see how strong we feel on the leg extension. Kind of like extending our lifespan with gazillion microplastics. But now that you think about it, why should you eat microplastics when you can eat macroplastics? That's a good question. Now onto the hamstring. As the microplastics are in the gut, I thought they would probably help with the ab ego lifting. So that's theoretically the last exercise we're doing today is the ab. Microplastic ab power. Probably like plus 30% strength stat, at least. So, Chinese research chemical ab training done, and now the last thing we're gonna do after this is the cardio. So that you know, then we got it all, and then the microplastics can really contribute to our longevity. So to truly maximize the microplastic concentration in my body, here is more of the Chinese research chemicals that we're going to have as the after workout meal. And on top of that, we will be having a more researched research chemical called creatine and Pepsicus maximus for the Erectus maximus. I bet you if Pepsi made an advertisement like that, their sales would go through the roof. And so, you know, if PepsiCo is ever needing a, you know, leading marketing director position, whatever it's called, just call me, baby. But yeah, overall, my rating of this research chemical from China, or was it Japanese Ramadan noodles? I don't really remember. Anyway, my rating is pretty good. I mean, for the cut, it's definitely great because the macros are amazing. Because the macros are non-existent. It literally has no fucking macros. Like, no. There is nothing. So you definitely can't overeat. So, if anyone wants to buy some Chinese research chemicals, it's called. I'll sell for about 75 euros, one packet. Good price, just for you, my brother, just for you. Okay, good price, just for you, just for you. Okay, 55 euro. I know that I said that I paid 2 euros for this, but you know what, 55 euro, it's good price, brother, good price. You know, I need to fund myself into becoming the Marvel DC whatever real life supervillain called the Plastic Man, okay? I need some funding. You know, like this microplastics is not enough in my body. I need to start consuming the macroplastics so that I become truly the Plastic Man. And then I will also start the business of patenting oxygen. Yes, I will be a real supervillain. I will patent oxygen and enslave humanity as the extraterrestrial Plastic Man, who is immortal, who can float in space for eternity as he is made of plastic. And so, with my company of evil oxygen patents, I will forcibly tax every human on the planet to breathe oxygen. So, you know, you better be ready. I'm coming for you all of yours. I'm gonna get my fucking oxygen tax. You breathing air, you're gonna pay. And so, that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna now have the after workout microplastics, and then in the evening, the plan is to go play some Lego games with the boys. Much fun. Maybe I'll even eat some Legos. They're plastic as well. It will simply aid in my adventure to become the Plastic Man. Very great. And so maybe the life lesson here is to have the bravery to do new things. So maybe the life lesson here is to have the bravery to do new things, brave things, courageous things that most people think outrageous, impossible. They say Chinese research chemical, don't do it. But what if Chinese research chemical is your way to ascend? Ascend from a mere mortal to plastic. And then you can live forever, mugging everyone with your eternal life. And so you have to have the bravery to do very, very courageous things. And that is the only way that you can get ahead. Because most people, they don't have the courage to do brave things. They are scared of the dragon. And so as long as you're willing to face the dragon, and you endure its attacks, and you slay it, all the gold that it is holding will be yours. And so as always, go out there, stay disciplined, chase your dreams of plastic, and have a fantastic day.